from this position, this one goes there. I'm already off the center line. A lot of you guys were writing me on the comments how to deal with aggressive fighters. They keep coming forward, the pressure is unbearable, and actually all of us have been already there. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some footwork drills and head movements and defensive movements, and that you can incorporate them in your next sparring or your match, and will drastically improve your boxing game, okay? So let's get into it. In today's video you will learn how to do a pivot, you will learn how to do an L step, and you will learn how to do a slip roll. So when an aggressive fighter keeps coming towards you, your key and your secret weapon are your feet. You need to create angles, cut the ring, move around in order to be out of that hitting range, or even if you are in that hitting range, you creating angle will obligate the person in front of you to try to chase you down even more. For sure you should have your own stamina and keep up the workout, but cutting down is less tiring than somebody's chasing you down, okay? So today I'm going to try to show you 2 or 3, let's say, defensive movements, footwork or head movements, in order to have a better sparring session, better fights next time that you are in the gym, okay? So the first one we can start is what we call a pivot, okay? The pivot is pretty simple actually. You on your stance, a fighter is coming towards you, and what you do, you create an angle on the outside or on the inside, okay? So for example, you are in this position, and you hit with your own combination after. This foot takes a step forward, okay? And the other foot, you don't need to make a step lifting, you kind of slide it, okay? It's like a half circle, a quarter of a circle, better said, a quarter of a circle to turn your body then to the opponent. Because if somebody's coming towards you and you create a half angle, so with this movement here, you are kind of already evading an incoming punch, and then here, from this position, you see, you just bring it to that position, and then you turn your lead heel, and that will turn your body. And then from this position, you can throw your own combination. So, the person is coming towards you, one small step, move here, and you throw your combination. Okay? So, again, I'm trying to evade, I'm against on the corner, maybe you're against the ropes, here, move, and you throw. So that was the outside pivot, okay? Somebody coming towards you, you go on the outside, and then you throw your combination. The inside one, well, actually it's kind of the same kind of movement. The only difference is that your back foot is taking a half circle on the other side. Okay, so your front one still takes a step. So it's still again the front one who is taking a step forward. You get out of center line of the danger zone. So here. Okay. And then is your lead one, which will turn at the same time you push with your back one, without lifting of course, kind of sliding it, okay? So you create the angle. And then you can shoot here again. So again, here. You are here, step, and move. And then throw. Okay, again, here, and then throw. I will do them again slowly, both of them. Here, you take a step, 1, 2, okay? You are here, you want to take a step on the inside. Here, 1, 2. The second one is a head movement. Actually, of course, you're going to use your hips and you're going to use your knees in order to bend them, but it's going to be a slip roll. The reason to do this movement is that because, again, that pressure fighter has you against the ropes, maybe on the side or on the corner, you are evading his incoming punches by going off the center line, and actually you will use the roll to get out. Okay? It can be on the right, it can be on the left, it does not matter. You use The first one to get off the center line from the incoming punches, the first one. And the second one, you use it to open up an angle for yourself. So you're here. That's why I said you use your knees, because you need to bend. You don't bend your upper body, but the front is on the ground. The front is watching your opponent, okay? Always eyes on your opponent, especially aggressive fighters. So here, position, and then roll, roll. And by creating this angle, then I can throw my own combination. And with this roll, you take this extra step. Is the roll, the movement of the body, finishing the roll, which permits you to take the extra step and create that angle. Okay? So here, roll, and shoot. The third one, which I'm going to teach you today, is one of my favorites. It's called the L step. In a previous video, I have already gone into details how to perform an L step, okay? So when you perform the L step, it can be performed when you are standing still, let's say, never stand still in boxing, but it can be performed from this position, okay? And it can be performed as well, of course, while you are taking your steps back. The difference between both is that when you are taking an L step and you are standing still, it means you are already on the ropes, or you're already on an angle which you need to get out. When you are taking an L step while taking two steps backwards, is because you want your opponent to chase you down. Because during that moment you may hit him with some counters, or you may tire him actually, because if he's constantly chasing you down and you are just taking two steps back and creating an angle with an L step, then you can shoot. Usually, depends the size of the ring, but when you have your opponent in front of you, then there's you. Somewhere there's the ref. If you take two steps, you will already be near to the ropes, or potentially even on the ropes. So the advice I will give you there, never try to take 3 steps back. Because if an aggressive fighter is coming towards you, and you keep taking steps back, you're going to end up on the ropes, and that is the best position to have you as an aggressive fighter, because I can just unload my punches. The L step is very simple. This one comes backwards, this one goes to the side, okay? So that's the L sign, L letter, if you want to call it like that. And then, to take the angle, the front one goes to its original position, but on another angle. So, you are here. From this position, this one goes there. I'm already off the center line. Okay? Then I can shoot. If the opponent is following me down again, I can do what I just taught you guys. Pivot. Then you shoot, okay? So from one defensive movement, actually, you can create several ones in a line. It means that I can be here, L step, I move, I shoot, I move again, I shoot, move backwards, I shoot again. So this is the key how to deal with aggressive fighters, okay? So let's go back to what we learned today. We learned how to perform a pivot, outside or inside, there, come to position, throw, take step, move with the back foot, throw. Second one, get off the center line with a slip, roll while taking a small step to the side. You create your angle. And the third one, the L step, by taking 2 steps backwards and you shoot, or from the same position and then you shoot. And then you can mix all of these steps together. You are here, you throw, you counter, pivot, again, throw, L step, and you throw. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Do not hesitate to write down below in the comments of any suggestions that you may have, or any question you may have. As you have seen, I always respond to my comments. So, keep it up, guys. Thank you for all your support, and I'll keep the videos coming. Let's go.